Everybody, it's Russ Sandlin with the seventh installation of the Customer Experience Podcast, the only place you'll ever find Customer Experience podcasts on the internet. So please like and subscribe so you can get all of our podcasts. Today, I'm really happy to introduce you to Hari, who's my friend in Dubai, who is a customer experience expert. And he brings a unique perspective today because he's been doing service delivery in the GCC and in the Indian subcontinent and in the Philippines. So he really will bring some fresh perspective to the conversation. So Hari, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Russ. I'm really glad to connect with you after like a week's time. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Couldn't be doing any better. So why don't we just go ahead and jump into it? Because I know we have quite a bit to cover today. So in your opinion, what are the leading changes in customer experience that you're seeing today? Because I know that you're in Dubai, which is really at the cutting edge of so much. So what are some of the leading things that you see changing, like AI or things like that?
Yes. So like we have moved away from customer service to customer experience like for a really long time. So all the companies are using the latest technology to see how they can leverage technology and all other resources to improve the customer experience. That's where they are. But on the other side, like whatever the technology what we have, on the other side, like what we have is like huge amount of human being on the
Mm-hmm.
customer side. So from their point of view, like me being a customer, the expectation is very simple. Like they are looking for anything and everything to be proactive. So
Mm-hmm.
in today's world, like it's not really possible to have any service or anything like without having some percentage of hassles or issues. But as long as they like the companies are providing a proactive approach to the customers, they are okay with that, like rather than they get to know first, like than being informed in advance. So this proactive approach is something like where all we need to focus and see how best we can be in touch with the customers and provide them like best in class services.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I neglected to ask you, what's the name of your company and where is it located? So I can put it in the liner notes so people know how to.
Yeah, so I'm representing a company called named Purplepatch Technologies. We
Uh-huh.
are based in Dubai. We are headquartered in Dubai. We are a BPO. We have clients from US, Canada, UK, Australia, and Germany. And our operations are based in India, Egypt. We are covering Arabic requirements from Egypt because we have some Arabic clients as well from UAE, and we do have operations in Philippines. So we
Okay.
provide completely diverse like customer experience and customer service and back office solutions to our clients globally.
Fantastic. I know Cairo, I was there, I've been there a few times, and it reminds me of Bangalore 20 years ago. It's just new contact centers are popping up everywhere. And there's so many youngsters that are getting into the business. So that's Cairo. So where in the Philippines are you located?
We are in Cebu City.
Cebu. Okay, great place. And then where in India do you have operations?
India, we are in southern part of in India, from a state called Kerala, and we are based in Cochin. We are inside the Info Park.
Wow, Cochin is beautiful. I've been to Cochin and Travancore. So green there.
Yes, yes. And
When I was there,
Cochin is a kind of like largest outsourcing hub nowadays. Like I hope like you know that information.
well, 20 years ago, there weren't any BPOs in Kerala. Um, the state was known for going for nature type tours to go see the tigers and the elephants and all that, the river rides. So I really liked it. It was beautiful, but it was more of a nature thing then.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what the differences are that you see in your experience in terms of customer experience benefits coming out of Kerala versus Cairo versus Dubai versus the Philippines? What are some of the areas of strength in terms of delivery from those different locations?
Yeah, sure. Certainly. Like in Dubai, like when I talk about Dubai, like we are headquartered in Dubai. Reason being, our primary client is Etisalat, where
Wow.
we are a strategic sales partners of Etisalat. We are representing all the business verticals of Etisalat. So in Dubai, we are focusing more on the field, like field sales, or wherever like we need a physical presence of
Mhm.
staffs. So that's primarily happening in Dubai. And when I talk about Cochin, like the kind of resources, manpower that we are getting are highly skilled and very young and vibrant people with like very quick learning, delivering really uh, high quality of work on day-to-day basis. So we have our sales team, like back office team, any MIS team, like any back end work that can be handled remotely. We are operating from Cochin, so that's what we are getting it from Cochin. And talking about Egypt, being available in UAE, there is like quite a lot of Arabic requirement we have to
Mhm.
fulfill our business needs. So all the Arabic requirements are being taken care of from Egypt. And not to mention that Egypt is like another BPO powerhouse globally. So we
Uh,
get plenty of talented resources who are already experienced in a BPO sector with a domestic and international project.
well, I know
So
Majorel and Teleperformance have huge sensors in Cairo, and what they tell me is they can bring a great number of Arabic and English speakers as well as French speakers, which is kind of interesting.
yes, of course. Like we can go for any kind of third or fourth language options from Egypt. So that is another beauty of Egypt. And talking
Hmm.
about Philippines, like again, like Philippines has a huge potential of call center and BPO market. And like when our clients prefer to have certain amount percentage of manpower from Philippines to give the customers about a diverse team, like so their customers can talk to an Indian or somebody from Egypt or somebody
Hmm.
from Philippines at the same time. So talking about the communication in Philippines, and their communication is very close to native English. And
Hmm.
so that's another reason why Philippines is preferred by a lot of our clients. So we have the same project running in different sites at the same time. So and it is also helping us in terms of BCP. Like in case if there is like any issues or anything, like we don't want the project to stop it, so the project continue to work on from different locations. And in my opinion, India, Egypt, Philippines are the outsourcing powerhouses in the BPO economy.
Yeah, I agree. Along with Central and South America, but yeah, I couldn't I couldn't disagree with you. Um, so when I was placing a lot of work offshore, two of my destinations for a long time were India and the Philippines. And back in the day, for technical projects, the Philippines had better Net Promoter Score, better CSAT scores, but India, primarily Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, they had better first call or first time fix or first call resolution rates. So is that still a dynamic you see, or has that changed any?
Yeah. See, talking about the people in India, like their skill set towards technical side it's really on a higher side compared to people from other side. So in terms of the resolutions part and the quality of their work, yes, India stands out. uh, like when we talk about a few other comparison parameters, yes, the quality of work from the technical knowledge and the adaptability into a different kind of environment and requirement. Yes, India stands out in that part. You're right, Russ.
Cool. Well, last question for you. So, what are your roles? What do you do for your company? What are your, not your JD, but what are the main two or three things that you do?
Yeah, so if you talk about me, I bring business to Purplepatch. I
Okay.
talk to people in this industry within my network, within my contacts of my contacts, and uh, and constantly being in touch with an experts like you in this industry. So I bring business to this company myself, and I have a business development team who is also getting business, and then we are closing on it, and we have center heads for each sites and each location, and they are running the operations on the ground. So I do the business development, I do the marketing, I like close the business deals,
Uh-huh.
and I keep learning from people like you.
So you do vendor management and sales. It sounds like.
Yes, you're right.
Cool. Would you like to hear my three hacks of how I get business? Would that be interesting to you?
Of course.
Okay, let's get our seatbelts on. I'm going to go through this fast, so take notes. Unfortunately, I am recording this.
Yeah.
So, number one, you need to be found. You need to have people be able to find your company. And you never pay somebody, search engine optimization guys, you never pay somebody to help you to get found. What you do is you use your own team. How many agents worldwide do you have?
I'm
How
sorry, come
many
again.
how many employees do you have
Uh,
altogether?
so, we are like heading towards 200.
Okay. Well, you have 200 super bots.
Yes.
What you need to do starting today is that each of these 200 agents log in, sign up on their actual LinkedIn,
Mhm.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. Not a new one, the one they already have. As part of their employment to work for you, they need to use their existing accounts where they have a more professional image or their name in their profile, and they put in your website, their title, and the way to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Why? That's 4 different hits on Google every month in the Google crawl that's going to raise your company's name. So, I mean, I work on the supply side, and XYZ company out of Seattle or Austin, Texas, sometimes when they're doing an RFP, a request for proposal, they'll invite people. And if somebody is from, say, Travancore or Cochin, they may do a search for companies that are based there. And after 6 months of you doing this, your company will pop up fast. Or maybe they're like, oh, I want to go to Dubai on my quarterly vendor audit. So your agents that are based in Dubai will help you to climb up the BPO crawl rate for Dubai. Same thing in Cebu. Let's say there's a guy working at Dell who's married to a Filipina from Cebu. Well, guess what? He's going to want to go every 6 months with Michael Dell paying for his plane ticket to Cebu. So he might just slip you guys in to be invited to respond to the RFP. I know this happens because I used to handle these RFPs. I've seen it happen with my own eyes. So, hack number one, at each and every one of your agents, use their existing LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook accounts and say that they work for you. And say the website and the phone number. So Google Crawl will find it. You'll just quickly climb up the rankings so quickly on all of your sites if you do this. Now, some of your agents will say, Hari, I don't want to do this. It's my account. It's private. Well, one, you want to work for me, you got to do it. But number two, guess what? People are going to contact you. So when they do, if you bring me the business, I'm going to give you 5% of any lead you give me. Any that I close, obviously. So what happens is, this has happened to me everywhere. They're going to talk to their mother and father or their cousin or their uncle who lives in San Francisco, California, and say, hey, I know you got this new startup. Give me the work because I want to get a commission. I'll kick back some of it to you. Or they might even do that. They'll just say, why don't you give some of your business to us? They won't tell them they're getting some money out of it, right?
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
that happens. So I hope you wrote that one down. That's a requirement. Every agent, starting tomorrow, will need to list your company that they work there with the demographics. Easy, right?
Yes, this is a very simple thing, but I'm sure it will make wonders.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a technical difficulty.
Let's see if I can fix it. Mic check, 1, 2. Are you there?
Try again, Harry.
Can you
Harry.
hear me? Can you hear me, Russ?
Mic check, 1, 2, Harry. Try again.
Hello, Russ.
Try to mute yourself and unmute yourself if you don't mind.
Is it okay now?
One more time. Try one more time. I have you on. I have you on a quality speaker now, but I've got you. So it must be a technical issue on my side. So anyway, I got you again. It's not as good a quality, but that's okay. That's weird. The gens of Qatar are attacking me. All right. So that's hack number 1. And when they push back, you tell them, what's in it for me? Well, you're going to be able to make some money. Hack number 2 is related to it. Everybody in America and UK, they like to see companies that take care of their agents, right?
Yes.
Now, are there newspapers in Dubai that still exist?
Yeah, there are plenty of them.
Yeah, it's not a dead thing yet. So what? And I know there's a newspaper in Cebu and there's one in Cairo. What I do is the first Tuesday of every month, I have an awards presentation for all my agents. I go to Microsoft PowerPoint and I print out an award for all my agents who have perfect attendance. And I give them that award and I invite the local newspaper to come and take pictures. Newspapers will always come out and do that because they're running out of news and they don't have new news. So you invite them and say, hey, next Tuesday, we're going to have our Employee of the Month and our perfect attendance winners. Can you come out and take pictures? And they'll say, wait a minute, this is like paid advertisement, right? No. Our agents all use your newspaper. We read your newspaper. And they want to be able to cut out the picture that they have and take it home and show it to their parents. So no, this isn't advertisement. This is news. This is good news because all you ever do is show bad news. We're giving you an opportunity to have good news. Guess what? Every first Tuesday of the month, you're going to be able to come out and take pictures and have a good news story. Obviously, you're going to give them a little bit about the cool things about your company. But newspapers also all have websites. So it's not hard for you to do it. And if they say no, say, you know what, I'm going to call the other newspaper in town then instead. No problem. And they'll say, wait, don't do that. We'll do it. Because they have no news. And you're giving them a free news slot to put in to the business section every month. They'll do it. They always do it. I've worked in 15 different countries and they always say yes. Always. And what happens is now you're going to repost that through your social media once they put it on their website. And again, those lazy Americans who send out the RFPs, they like to see companies that are really into employee satisfaction and companies that reward good quality, companies that have people that show up, because if you have people with good attendance, that's really important. So recognition is really important. So you're showing prospective clients that you're doing the right things. And it obviously will supercharge your SEO.
Yes, certainly.
Don't pay somebody for SEO. Do this.
I strongly agree with you, Russ.
Okay, next thing. I'm going to try to adjust these speakers one last time because I really am having a hard time hearing you. So one more time. Mic check.
Hi, Russ.
I lost you. So it's obvious.
Technical issue on my side. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I can't hear you. So one last try. I guess I'll go with the back quality. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, but
Can't
I
hear
can
you.
hear.
And this is keeping it very genuine, this podcast, because we're having technical difficulties. One more time. Can you hear me?
Yes, Russ, I can hear
Okay, I
you.
can hear you. It's a little bit better now. So for those of you in the United States, this is Friday in Qatar. And Friday in Qatar, my hotel, most of the people have off from work today. So my high-speed internet is not so high speed. So that's why I'm cutting in and out. So Hari, I really apologize.
No issues.
Next time we won't do it on a Friday. So last hack. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I'm waiting.
Okay, get ready. Do you have internet in front of you right now?
Yes, I have.
Okay, what I want you to do is go to Google.
Yeah.
Type in USA space Indeed, Indeed. USA and space Indeed. Have you got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So now what I want you to do on the top right is going to say what and where. What, you're going to type in technical support agent, and then where you're going to put in Los Angeles, California. Tell me when you've done that.
Yep.
Got it?
Yes, I am. I have the results now, Russ.
Now look down underneath, and you're going to see 25 miles, 100 miles. So click on scroll down to within 100 miles of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And then keep going down, and then it's going to give you a chance to put in your email and click alert.
Yes, I can see that.
So do that, and every day you're going to get an email about the jobs in Los Angeles area for technical support agents. You might ask me why. Well, you want to go after the business. You want to go after the small business owners that are hiring. So if you look up, you're going to see technical support agents that are the jobs, and they're paying 15, 20, 25 bucks an hour, right?
Yes.
Tell me some of that. Tell me some of the jobs you see. What are some of them?
I'm sorry, come again.
What are some of the jobs that came up?
I can see whole person care program manager, engineering technician.
Engineering technician. Okay. How much are they paying for that engineering technician?
Just
How much an hour do they pay this guy?
just 1
30
minute.
bucks an hour, right?
No, they have mentioned in yearly charges, but if I break it, it comes to $30 to $45 dollars per hour.
So you now have a pipeline. So you do this same job search for telemarketer, sales agent, customer service agent in Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Honolulu, Hawaii, Anchorage, Alaska, Phoenix, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, Salt Lake City, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston. Now, about 5% of these jobs are going to be small to medium businesses that'll be your target. 95% of them are going to be companies that either need them to be in person, or it's a major company that's not ready to outsource, or it's or maybe it's an outsourcer. So what you need to do is create yourself a script, and you need to call 100 of these, or have your agents call 100 of these guys a day. And you will get about 5 good leads a week, right? Actually 5 good leads a day, and you're going to close 2 of these guys a week. You will. I've loaded up thousands of seats doing this myself. Okay. So you're going to hit every major U.S. city with LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and Indeed USA with tech support agent, customer service agent, sales agent, bill collector, those kinds of titles that you can do.
Yes.
And then you're going to call, but you need to make a script first. I can write you a script, I charge you a lot, or I can tell you how to do it. So
Okay.
now go to Google, new tab, type in Jordan Belford, the real wolf of Wall Street. Type that one in. Jordan Belford, the real
Yes.
wolf of Wall Street.
I got it.
You're gonna not Leonardo DiCaprio, but Jordan Belfort. Do you see him?
The real Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. So I went to see him for about $3,000 in Nicaragua. He's the real deal. He is the best salesperson I have ever met or seen. He's awesome. So what you do is go to his YouTube and hit his straight line scripts, straight line sales script. He's got about 40 of them for free. Watch them and create your script for your agents to use to sell your business. You always use a script, but he's going to give you scripts for getting past the gatekeeper, overcoming objections, talking about your value proposition. Now you're going to have a pipeline now, right? From all these alerts you're going to create. You're going to make job alerts. And then you're going to use this script because guess what? Small to medium businesses that never outsourced, they don't know anything. They don't know that you can do it for 12 bucks an hour. So you're going to get them on the phone and say, hey, look, I see you're paying somebody for 18 bucks an hour. I can give you all 10 people for 12 bucks an hour, and we can start next Monday. All you need to do, Sam, is give me the point of contact so we can send you out the NDA, your IT person, and I'll need $3,000 from you so we can set up the VoIP so we can take your calls for you, and we can do it 24/7 for you, after hours even. We're going to increase your service. We're going to do it for 10 bucks less. We're going to save you $250,000 a year with these 10 agents, and you're going to love it. And he might say, well, $3,000, are you crazy? When they say that, you got the deal. Because you just threw that $3,000 out. You don't need to charge $3,000. You can go back and say, I'll tell you what, if we can get this resolved today, let me put you on hold. Let me see if I can knock that down to $1,500. And by the way, we'll give you a 60-day guarantee. If you don't like our service after 60 days, we can give you this setup fee back. Easy, right?
Yeah.
So it's a sales process. So you do that. And you're going to be able to get more business than you know what to do with by doing this. I know because that's what I've done. Yeah. Don't go to call center conferences either, by the way. I know Dominic is going to kill me in Dubai for saying it. Don't go unless they've invited you to be a speaker because you can't compete against Sutherland, those big companies to get business. You can't because they're spending a lot of money on clients. Now, if you go to be a speaker, that's a different thing. But don't go and pay money to be there because you won't learn business. Make sense?
Yeah, I completely understand. And just to give you a small information, Russ, I started this call center journey. It's going to be 17